Oh, yo, that's the kind of stuff I definitely like love to hear because I thought it was done. I
Yeah,
definitely thought I thought it was done, bro. Like honestly, just COVID hit, rims got
yeah,
taken down. I was just like, damn, no 2020 summer. That don't even
yeah.
sound right. No 2020 summer. That does not sound right at all. So, like once again, I'm glad you did it. So, um, like City on Lock. Like, where did the name come from?
The city was on lock. We was in a pandemic. You couldn't really go nowhere. No rims is up. You couldn't do nothing. Can't go to a club. Can't go to the movies. If we found the rim, that's the rim we playing on. You know what I mean? That city on lock. That's the rim we playing on. You can't do nothing else.
Yeah, I see you used I see you on 12th Street first. You know what I'm saying, which is like right behind the building I grew up in,
Yeah,
and then y'all was in Compost.
yeah. I was training the kids in 12th Street. So I'm just like, wait, I can still do something here. I wanted, and then it had the lock on it too. I'm like, oh, we can do it there. I wanted to do a compost, but it didn't really have the lines and stuff. So
Yeah,
I couldn't do it there. But I'm like, well, we got a room right here. We gotta take what we can. We gotta take what we got. We gotta do it here. We gotta take what we got. It had the chain on it with the lock too, so it even made more
say
sense.
man.
It even made it more sense. City on lock.
So it's like Sam, how did you come into all this? Cause you like one thing about you, you promote Lower East Side heavy. Everything that goes on Lower East Side, guarantee Mr. I can do better is there. Posting.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I'm a big fan of the culture. Me and you grew up in the same culture, Mel. Obviously, after we were done a few years after that, the culture died. It was scary to see the boys' clubs were shutting down. The Henry Street settlement programs wasn't the same. The Operation Anthony wasn't the same. East Side Sports and etc. and go on and on. So through that, I always had post on the culture and who was up next, and I was always paying attention to who was up next. And I've been watching Tehran and every program for a minute, but Tehran is special because it's straight from the heart. You know what I'm saying? It's funny that the name of his brand is for the love of the city. Is really for the love. Like he really is connected to the city, to the kids, the community, and he really does it from the heart. And that's why he's getting all these blessings right now. And he's the hope during our pandemic, the only basketball we had downtown during the pandemic. And he's changing so many lives with this city on lock. He's provided so much mental health for those people that were stuck in the crib, that couldn't play ball, that can't watch the NBA, that loves the game. He's giving people a second chance in basketball that thought their career was over, that are the superstars right now in the hood, off of this one-on-one city on lock. I'm a big fan of him. I'm a big advocate. I'm gonna support anything he does. He's a young king in our community. Our community supports him. The youth love him. He's probably one of the most popular trainers and coaches out here right now in downtown area, Lower East Side.
Yo, definitely, man. So like T, is this something that you plan on continuing? Like after the city opens up?
I got something special coming after the city open up. Something real special. It's coming real soon. I don't know when I want to drop it, but when the city open up, I got something special for the people, man. For everybody. It ain't even for me, it's for everybody. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And Sam, shout out Sam. Sam always pushed me, he always showed me love. He let me go out there with the mic. He let me just do my thing. Yeah, he always let me be me. You know what I mean? Anytime he ain't even want to coach, he'd be like, "Oh, Teron, I want you to coach." He even got me more connected with the kids,
Yo,
going everywhere.
I'm not sure if you knew this, but that's the Sam move. Sam?
It is. It's famous. It's famous.
But he'll find somebody else to coach from.
Yeah.
That's what Sam
Yeah, I've been
do.
doing it for about 10 years now. I've
Sam
been doing it for 10 years now. I got Marcy, got Mel, Reg, everybody.
He's more of the
Everybody
behind
coached
the
me. Los,
scenes,
Byron.
organizer kind of person. Like he don't like he'll front. He'll make it look real good. Like he want to be
Mm-hmm.
out there coaching, and he be like, nah. He'll find
Uh-huh.
a way to pass it off to somebody else,
Yup.
and then still wind up coaching.
You can still be coaching.
Like he'll still
Cause you know what it is? I know how to connect people. I'm like a GM and a glue. Like I see what the team needs, what the player needs, what the hood needs, and I figure out how to piece it together like a puzzle. I already know I have a short temper, and it's tough for me to coach. And I have my heyday. You know, I won a few chips. She know about that when I was coming to BGR with the championship trophies and the sneakers. You know, nothing to sneeze at. But I pass the torch down. You know, when I see somebody else that got something to give to the kids, once you lose that fire, Mel, you got to pass it on. You can't cheat these kids. I never wanted in a situation when I was cheating these kids. If I don't have it 100% in my heart, I'm gonna find somebody that has 100% in their heart. Because the hood is always gonna be in my heart. Maybe the passion, the trained coach ain't gonna always be there. Because I moved on to other things like organizing and event coordinating. But the love for the culture and basketball is always gonna be there. Like I would pay to watch our kids, the kids that we just celebrate over the weekend, the Josiahs, the Sinclairs, the Louis, everybody, the Cherries. You know what I'm saying? The Corey Williams, the Jaden Davis, all of them. I would pay to watch them. That's how much I enjoy the culture of basketball on the Lower East Side.
Yo, I feel you, man. I feel you, like, because I would say myself, I've been coaching for about 17 years. Like, ever since I was 16 years old. So it's been about 17, 18 years, man. And actually, I'm 36. It's been 20 years. I'm feeling old right now.
Yeah, you've been coaching since I was young. Y'all both. Since I was 10, 11, 12, I seen y'all coaching out there.
Yeah, and definitely, now, man. Like, it's beautiful to see that, like, people that we've watched grow up or possibly coached when they were younger are actually doing what we love to do. And you're actually doing it at a time where you can actually do it on a higher level. So it's a beautiful thing, man. It's a great look, especially for the Lower East Side, man. It's a great look, man.
That's why I appreciate y'all. I seen you, man, coaching football, Sam from Grand Street, coming in BGR, Sam all over getting the Nike sponsorships, Mel doing the football, basketball, you out there in the desert on 10th Street. I remember all them days when I was a kid. I was watching.
Oh, I mean, I spoke to
Mel, you heard his answer?
Yeah.
Mel, you heard his answer just now?
Yeah.
So there's those kids that just live and they don't see these things in their community. And we were those kids, Mel. We seen the boys club programs and coaches and what they was doing for the community. We seen what Operation Athlete did for the community. BBR did for the community. Now BGR. You know, we seen what all these programs, and it was embedded in us to give back. And that's why Teron is who he is. He paid attention. He saw. He understood what we gave to him. And it was put in his heart to give it back to the hood. He's never going to turn his back.
Yeah, like I'm going to keep saying it, man. It's a beautiful thing to see, man. Because not too many people are stepping up. I want to say not the right way, but in full capacity. Like, you're doing this and you sticking with it. So it's not just about sitting on lot. Like, before that, you was just training kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, you were just doing that. You were just training kids. So, like, what made you want to do that? Because I know you've been coaching for a little while. So what actually made you want to do that?
Like, honestly, even my boy right here, like, I've been like even my boys, we'll go train. I always was like a trainer in my, like, when I was a kid. Like, when my boys was with me, I used to tell them what to do. Like, yo, we doing this. You know what I mean? We gonna go put up shots. Like, I always was a trainer in my head. Like, you know what I mean? And I can just, I study. I do a lot of studying and stuff. But then when I came back from school, I just seen these, like, I seen all of them just like me. You know what I mean? They don't really know the way, but they got potential. And I seen all of them, like, decide he from Brooklyn. You know what I mean? I'm from Brooklyn. Moved to the Lower East Side. That same exact thing I went through. You know what I mean? The transition. How far do you want to go? You know what I mean? And I knew, from my mistakes, I knew, oh, nah, this is what you got to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Same thing with Cherry. Like, yo, just focus up. You know what I mean? Louis, just focus up. Like, I just seen a little bit of all of them in me. I just didn't want them to make those mistakes. You know what I mean? That's all. And then I'm just like, I just liked it to train and just like seeing them progress. Started seeing the progression. Cause not everybody like BG helped me train, Amar, but nobody around my age really trained. Shout out Steve though. Y'all don't know Steve. Big Steve used to help me out a lot. Big Steve was there.
Yeah,
when I
yo,
was like
Steve.
16.
Steve low
Steve
key.
had me playing unlimited since I was like 16, 17. People don't know that I was playing with Mega, BG, and Showboat in Uptown when I was like 16, 17. People don't even know that I was playing unlimited since I was like 15, 16.
Bro, you talking about Showboat. That wasn't
classic tournament.
that wasn't
Shout out to Boone of
Steve.
Uptown, classic tournament.
That wasn't, you don't remember. That wasn't Steve.
I don't know. I remember playing and
I
was.
Bro, nah, Steve was there. Steve was definitely there.
He was a player. Wasn't he a player?
Nah, yeah, Steve was a player. So Steve, he like bringing different people, right? So me and Tone, we actually
Tone. I played with Tone too from Compost, right?
Yeah, we actually put the team into Showboat. So Steve was like, "Yo, let me bring somebody." I was like, "All right." I mean, we kind of like stacked right now, but all right. Then he brings Teron. Then he brings Teron. This is not Slim Teron. This is Chunky Teron, though.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That was chubby. That was me chubby.
Yeah.
I was athletic though, but I was chubby.
Yeah. But yo, it was a good look. So like I can definitely attest to that you definitely was playing unlimited at a young age, man. And Showboat wasn't easy.
It wasn't. Can I chime in a little bit?
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk about shit a little bit because you know I be having a backstory. I love you, T. I'm gonna give a little backstory too.
Yeah.
Because you just spoke about chubby Teron. I had chubby grown ass man Teron, right? So BG had his winter tournament.
Yeah.
And Terrence Bond, shout out to Terrence Bond, hit me up like, yo, put a team in and coach. You know I hate coaches, but I love the coach and I'm gonna be there anyway. So I said, all right, I'll be there. I'll support it. I'll put some money down. So we put the team together. And, you know, I haven't seen Teron in a while. He was on his grown man gaining weight. Like, he had 4 calories. You can't let yourself go like this, T. And then I believe he started fighting back to get back in shape on his own. And working with the kids helped him get in shape.
Yeah.
And then that became his routine. Running the bridges with the kids.
Yeah. And motivated.
Because it's not just working out. He's teaching these kids how to diet. You know what I'm saying? It's not too many project kids that's getting the smoothies, right? And this is T teaching them that. You know what I mean? Running the bridges. He made that popular. After it died out again.
Everybody running the bridge.
Yeah.
And
the track.
And because he was connected. Yeah, he was doing it for, but he was getting himself right. And then he got himself all the way right until I had to start calling him the Terminator. I started playing ball with T. And I watched T destroy for like 3 straight months before the pandemic. He was the pandemic in our gym every Sunday. Like nobody wanted to fuck with, even though he was younger than all of us. I ain't gonna probably give you too much credit. He was like 5 to 10 years younger than everybody. But he was literally killing everybody. We was calling him the Terminator. Shout out to Flight, calls him Term to this day. Still calls him Term. But it was about his will to get back, to get right. And a lot of us coaches can't do that, right? And that's what keeps us young, playing sports, being around sports, being around the youth. Right? Yeah. How much weight you lost? Give me a rough estimate, like 40 pounds?
Like 40 pounds. And I was dunking everything. I was
transformed his body, his mentality, his diet, his attitude. I watched this whole thing change. But at the time when I was coaching, crazy thing is the name of the team was LES United before we had LES United.
CTS. That was crazy. CTS. That was when I came back home.
That's the original LES United.
Yeah.
Shout out to BG. BG gave us that name.
Reem, all of us. Quadri, Shaji. But I was big.
Yes.
Then
a lot of LES kids, a lot of friends.
That's crazy. Yeah. My boy Mark played with us.
The backstory is BG said, Sam, yo, I wanna represent this team from the LES. Can you put a bunch of guys together? I hit up Terrence Bond, right? That's fan. He put the team together, and I'm like, yo, the Teron, yo, you looking crazy right now. I'm a grown ass man. You look crazier than me right now. You look like you got 5 kids. You got a job, but you know how it is when you're young. You get your grown man job. You paying your bills. You just, you know what I mean?
That's a
big boy T right there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but the bounce back was real though. The bounce back was real. He became a killer in the 14th Street Wide tournament, a killer in a lot of tournaments. You know what I'm saying? I just watched him playing BG's tournament at Sewell Park and get crazy. Had a game winner, right?
Game winner during your event, the Kobe event. After the Kobe event, that same Kobe, the Kobe mentality.
Game winner?
To win the game.
Absolutely.
Game winner 3.
Game winner. Game winning Teron. That's what we're going to call you from now on, man. Big shot Ron.
I just wanted to give you that backstory, Mel. I got chubby stories on Teron, too. That's my backstory.
Yeah. The kids motivate. Also, I also put the kids in unlimited since they was like. So I even playing unlimited with me since he was like 16, 17. Same thing with Louis, Jesse. I put them in a, you know what I mean? Threw them in the fire early, main event, LES Express. Threw them in 3 PBL. Let me show Raw some love, 3 PBL. Threw them in a limited.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's the stories.
That's tradition. That's tradition, Mel. If you see something special in your student athlete, you gotta throw them in the fire. You gotta test them. You gotta have them play unlimited. That's your job as an OG.
Yeah.
And Teron is a young OG right now in our hood, as we are OGs, Mel.
That's it. Put him in the lines then, see what he got.
Yeah, see what he got. Now look. Now look, they move like grown men on the court. They can play with anybody. It's safe to say, anytime them young boys come out, you need the camera out, man. Anytime them young boys come out, you need the camera out, for sure.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Neighborhood heroes. Always showtime. Yeah. And the dopest part that you'll capture on camera is the love.
Yeah.
The love, the genuine love and respect and competitive spirit and how they push each other and drive each other. That's what I love seeing.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
stories and watch them come up, and it's a beautiful story to see and be part of.
That's why I said, yo, Teron, you're coming in at a great time where everything is social media. Yeah. Everything is social media. You're coming in at a great time, man, because you're able to influence so many people with what you're doing because everybody got a camera out, everybody's recording. So it just looks, it's great. Like, word travels real quick just because everybody is on a live. Like, the amount of love that I'm seeing you get is crazy. Like, I didn't even think that it would happen for you that quick, and I'm glad that it is, man. I'm glad that it is.
Yeah, I got the waist of a fit. I got a decent fit. You see my flag upside down. Country in turmoil right now. Yeah. Shout out to Cool Culture. Low East Side, downtown shit.
That's a good look, man. You always got good apparel. A lot of good apparel.
You do the same. Go high. Go high.
Hat game.
Business always. LES hat. Connoisseur.
I need to get on my hat joint like y'all, man. I don't know.
Yo.
You used to be on it with the big hats. I remember in your rapping days.
Yeah.
Best way to be on your hat game is support the hood, man.
I got every story, boy. I be paying attention. I don't be telling everybody everything.
That's one thing I try to do. I try to support the hood, man. Like, there's a lot of people in the neighborhood that are like promoting their own brand, pushing their own brand. So I'm like, they selling their stuff for 25. I'm gonna spend 25, 30 on something else anyway. So why not support? You know what I'm saying? Why not support our own?
I have buy black. Support your hood.
Listen, man, I'm not all about buying black. I'm not about that. Because sometimes black be expensive. Sometimes buying black be expensive. It's not about being cheap. You gotta understand. I shop at H&M, bro. I find deals. Like, that's just me. I got 4 kids and a mortgage. So sometimes buying black ain't cheap, man. But damn, let's move on real quick. Cause one thing I definitely wanted to bring up for the past couple of days on social media, I want to say since Saturday. You had your event Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, since Saturday. Saturday night, I want to say. Mega versus Sam.
Ooh.
I know you seen that post. I know you seen that post. Mega versus Sam.
I posted it.
Wow. I'm trying to see that. I'm here for it.
Everybody want to see that. That's must-see TV.
I'm here for it. I mean,
Sam is with it too, man. We just got
This is an exclusive interview. You can ask any questions. My first time being asked any questions live about any topic involving playing anybody one-on-one.
So, are you with it?
I'm with it. I'll give you backstories.
You with it?
I'm here.
Yo.
I'm here. I was in the gym the next day.
I seen that. I seen that. I was like, hold up. Is that Sam in the gym putting up shots?
First time in 5 months putting up shots.
Sam versus Mega. I was like, yo, somebody really posted that? All right, bet.
A lot of people posted it.
Yeah, it was, but one person posted it, then it was just a repost. Like, people looked at it like, yeah, that's a good idea. I definitely want to see
I
that.
can give you the backstory.
Okay.
I can give you the backstory.
You always got a backstory. I'm starting to realize that.
I'm a backstory kind of guy. I got a good memory.
You gave everybody a backstory. You might as well get a backstory, man.
All right, let's go.
So I'll give you the backstory of how the matchup came about.
Okay.
So obviously, City on Lock is the best thing going on downtown Lower East Side right now. It's the buzz. Everybody talking about it. Everybody chiming in, and it's all about what's the next matchup. So my brother Reggie, coach of Ave, Wolf House, he's now a believer.
Okay.
He went twice in a row. He loves it. So he wants to chime in on these matchups. So me and my brother talk about different matchups all the time on our own. That's our thing. We love the culture.
Okay.
So we were trying to find a matchup for BG originally, right? I was talking to Toronto as well. It started with BG.
I was thinking about that too. I like BG Landy. I like BG Landy.
We like BG Landy too. I mentioned BG Landy.
Yeah, I like BG Landy, bro.
I said the same thing. I like BG Landy too. Real guard heavy, speedy guards in the hood. You know, point guard generals, floor generals. I like that matchup. So we had mentioned BG versus Arnell, being that they're both trainers. But being that Arnell was so muscular and heavy, say bigger than BG, we thought he would probably post him and muscle him, and it wouldn't be a good matchup or a good look, you know, on camera. So we was like, let's X that out. So we're trying to figure out who can play Arnell, who's strong enough, right, to play against Arnell. So the crazy shit is, Red said Tehran, because Tehran is physical and strong and a great defender. And he can handle the physical play. But then, you know, we're thinking like he's the host, he can't play, it's not right, it doesn't look good. So I ain't gonna front. I told Red, and Red ran with it. I said the best matchup, because of the history and what people want to see, would be myself versus Arnell. As far as physical play, we're both physical. We're roughly around the same size. I'm a little taller. So I was like, I would do it for the culture. And I would even add charity involved. Like, I would do it for charity, and I would donate to his charity if I lost. And I would hope he would donate to my charity if he lost. So I was up for it. If you know me, I'm super competitive. I'm from the era where you don't back down from no challenge. Even if you feel somebody's better than you, never admit to it, and you play until they prove that they're better than. We all know one-on-ones is different.
Yeah, one-on-ones is definitely different.
The history don't. None of that matters. None of that really matters. I was a role player. We all play high school ball. We all play college ball. So you know, everybody bleeds the same. We put on our pants the same. I was ready to go. I was ready to train for 2 weeks and get that job done. And to give you some more backstory, like, I've known Arnell for a very, very, very long time. A lot of my very close friends went to school with him. And when we were in high school, you know, he played for teams like Exodus. I played for teams like St. Patrick's. He beat me in the championship. I ain't gonna hit a game-winning championship West 12. I'm never gonna forget it. Tough loss. So he got that over me. But if we go back the last, I want to say like 6 years, downtown, Lower East Side, Unlimited, I might throw Asphalt Green, even though I don't remember playing in that. Everybody know I'm a winner. I play Hamilton Fish. I won every single division. Literally. As a coach, as a player, every single division in Hamilton Fish. 2 years in a row.
But have you ever beat Arnell?
Fupa or me running it? No. He was also in these tournaments that I'm naming right now. So I'm gonna count that. No matter how you put it.
Have you ever? Has your team ever beat Arnell's team?
Yes, to answer the question, absolutely. Last 6 years, by a lot too.
By a lot?
By a lot. Yeah, because you know, I play with people like Kenny, who's Operation Athlete. I play with Los, who knows my game. I know his game like the back of my hand. I had Jeff, Big Jeff. I had Rob. I had Lloyd. I had Hamed. I had the OGs like Magic from the Hill, East Stone. And we just had that chemistry and that grit. We had that Kentucky press. Ain't nobody was fucking with us at the time.
Okay.
We played as a unit, defensively and offensively. So if we had a person like Arnell, anybody that was supposed to be a superstar of the team, we would eliminate them with our defense. We would double them, trap, and do whatever we had to do to get that double. We was all about that double. We was smacking a lot of people in that YMCA tournament.
Yeah. And
we went undefeated and won, I believe, 3 years in a row. So I'm just naming the tournaments that I've been part of in the last 6-7 years that I've won. I've been known as a winner. I won a lot of chips in the last 7 years downtown. So I think my record's a little bit better than when we was in high school, to give you a little bit more of a backstory.
So, all right. So, I'm going to put you on the spot, T. Sam, Mega. Who you think wins?
I can't say.
Keep it a buck. Stop playing, man.
Nah, I'm gonna keep it a buck. I do that with just like I don't know who's gonna win over Louis and RJ. I'll keep it 100. Sam versus Mega. I don't know what Sam gonna do that 1-on-1. You know what I mean? I don't know what have Mega been playing ball. You know what I mean?
Okay, so all right. So how about this? From what you know of Mega and what you know of Sam, if you know anything about Sam playing ball.
I do know. I play ball with Sam.
All right. So what do you think Sam would have to do to beat
Mega?
To beat Mega.
I think Sam just got to score.
I mean, that's the object of the game, bro. Obviously, he has to score.
I think Sam got to make some moves on him. Like, we got to see some moves from him. Unless Mega don't play deep. I think Mega going to play deep.
Yo, Mega's going to play heavy deep.
I think we got to see Sam make some moves I never seen before. That's what I'm saying. He got to make some moves. That's what he got to make. We got to see a couple of moves we ain't see before. You know what I mean?
Yo, you got something in the bag, bro?
He got to pull something out the bag for him.
You want me to chime in?
Yeah, listen.
So I got one thing I got going for me, Mel. I got everything to gain on this one if you know the history.
Okay.
His resume trumps my resume. He has a way better resume. More people know of Mega for getting busy and doing his thing in this basketball world.
Okay.
I was more of a team player, defensive-minded player. Played on all levels, played college ball. Just so people know out there, I did play college ball, and I was not no scrub.
Okay.
Right? I just wasn't an offensive player. So I see where she's coming from as far as moves. Like breaking people down and how I'm going to score. Because defensively, everybody know I'm going to hold my own. Nobody's going to bust my ass. Real quick.
Like,
nobody going to bust my ass.
Okay, I like the energy.
I only played 5-on-5 with Sam. You know what I mean? And he was a winner. He gonna do the intangibles. He gonna go foul you, hit the mid range, set the screen, cut, get the rebound.
Hold on, let me cut you off real quick.
Yeah.
Sam was a super hack when he needed to be.
I know. Yo, tell me too. But he plays the win. That's what I'm saying. With 1-on-1, you gotta show us something. You know what I mean? You gotta show us something when it's 1-on-1. You can't. If nobody passing it to you, if Smegga up on them, you gotta make some moves on them. You can't just keep charging in. You know what I mean? You gotta do something else. That's what I'm saying. If Mega gonna play defense up on them, then we gotta see what's in that bag.
The handle bag. That's one of my weaknesses, right? Don't really have a tight handle like that. I was always more athletic, stronger, jump pretty high, had a post background. So if you were a smaller guard, I would take advantage of that. My game plan would be to take advantage of my height. I am taller than him. I believe he's like 5'9". I'm 6'1". All right. So I definitely I was gonna plan to shoot over him post game. Mid range is my go-to. And with one-on-ones, it's about stamina, right? How long can you last? What's your strategy? How many times you gonna drive? Can you absorb the foul? I'm gonna foul. Everybody knows that. That's my game. I'm physical. It's all about if you can play through that. It was gonna look like WrestleMania, whatever number it is right now on my end. That's my mentality. I was taught that through all my coaches in OA. I'm from the old school. I played against older dudes, boys for life. And when I went to 134, they fucked me up every single time I went to the rack until I learned how to shoot the mid range. You feel me? And that's my mentality. If somebody has an advantage over me, make them do something else. So he was gonna earn every basket. And every basket was probably gonna be an and one. If anybody knows me, that's how I play. And anybody's ever played me 1-on-1 knows the game will never end because I'm relentless and I'm too competitive. And I will foul you until the sun come up, until I catch up. That's my game. That's my mentality. You gotta be resilient. You better hit a tough and one or I have to shake your hand after the game. You know what I mean? I got the heart of a champ, but I feel I have a no quit mentality.
Like I said, I can appreciate that, man.
My defense alone will make this game last 2 hours though. And I played against some of the greats in the hood. And the game
who you got, man?
I'm not gonna give up.
Who I got?
Yeah, who you got? Put him on the spot, T.
Let me see. No. So for me,
we both out of shape.
Yeah, but all right, look, for me, I haven't seen Sam really ball out in a while. But one thing I know about Mega is that his jump shot never left him. No matter if he gained weight, lost weight, if he's in shape, out of shape, his jump shot never left him. So, in City on Lock, your rules, are there 2-pointers or everything is one?
There's twos. If it's a 3-point line, it's twos.
Okay, so if Sam doesn't guard Arnell shooting them 2-pointers, it's going to be a long game for Sam. But if he gets Arnell driving to the basket, and I love the rules that it's not about rebounding. You miss, you turn it over, ball goes to the other person. So that right there is going to play into the favor of Sam.
BG for that.
Yeah, like that plays into the favor of Sam.
In the favor of Arnell.
No, the reason I'm saying
in the favor of Arnell.
The reason I'm saying it plays in your favor is because, like I said, Arnell's jump shot never left. So if you could get him to drive and you play him straight up and he misses his layups because you up on him, the ball's back in your court. So now all you got to do, like Teron said, is score. It's score.
That's what I'm saying. Because I know Sam going to play defense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He not going to let him have none. But it is how you going to get them buckets if he playing defense on you too.
See, but the thing with Arnell, I'm just looking at I guess like the fact that he gained weight. I'm pretty sure he's a step slower, and he's older. He's a step slower, but he's still quick. He still can move.
He know how to use his. He know how
exactly.
to use his.
He's still smart.
He's
still smart. He still got to change his speed, first step. His game is first step. You know what I'm saying? That's one of his best attributes. He has a very good first step. He's a downhill point guard. Kind of like a running back, full head of steam. He's going to get to his spots. Yes, he can shoot. It's all about creating space at our age and having the legs, right, to get those shots off at our age, Mel. That's what happens when we get out of shape and we get the weight gain. We're not as explosive. And then we're more reluctant to be explosive because we don't want to get hurt. And we got money to make. You know what I'm saying? Now, back to the rules. Because I have a background of playing the big and I could get nasty in the paint, I don't mind playing like that. A lot of guards don't like playing like that. You know what I'm saying? They want to challenge and dance. I don't want to dance. If I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger, I'm going to rough you up. So if I'm taller than you, I'm taking it to the paint. That's what I was taught. So for a play like me, if I miss my shot, I'm getting my rebound, going right back up. And even if I might miss on purpose 5 times just to tire you out. Guards don't want to box out. Guards don't want to push. Guards don't want nobody sweating on them. That's the type of mentality I am, right? I'm like Detroit Pistons. I'm going to make the game as nasty as it has to be. I don't want you to have fun. I don't want you to be happy. I don't want to hear no oohs or ahs. It's going to be nasty. I want you working hard and frustrated.
With that being said, like, honestly, listen to you. To give my answer, I think when Mega, I know he's seen it. I know he's seen the post. So I think with Mega, if he does accept the challenge, he's going to go extra hard. And Arnell is Arnell is not a passer. He's never been a passer. He's been a straight killer. That's all he knows how to be, is a dog. So him being offensive minded his whole basketball career, I would go with Mega. I would go with Mega.
Most people will. Majority of people did go with him, but one-on-ones is different. And as you can see on City on Lock, right? We got kids that are ranked, got 14 schools that took an L.
Yeah.
That's the game changer in City on Lock and one-on-ones.
Yeah.
It don't matter with the accolades and experience and the resumes. Anybody could lose. Anybody could lose.
Nobody's safe in City on Lock. Nobody's safe.
And everybody's heart is not the same. Everybody's heart is not the same. And I'll give you some background, right? Because I'm everywhere, right? I don't miss nothing. So people was paying attention to my live and social media. Just last summer, I was in Lloyd's crib. Everybody know my relationship with Lloyd. Lloyd is one of my favorite players. He's family to me. We got the shit talking. And we got the shit talking because I beat Lloyd and Terrence with my boy Kenny Defense, Kenny Villette from Baruch, 2-on-2. We beat them. And he was talking shit. And I got witnesses that was in the park that saw that game. And we was talking so much shit back and forth. He was like, you play me one-on-one right now. I didn't even have my sneakers, shorts, or anything. He gave me shorts, sneakers, socks, anything I needed to play one-on-one. Obviously, I couldn't back down. I wasn't in shape. I played him. We start calling people out after that. I believe Lloyd beat me by like 4. Decent game. Arnell comes out. Arnell plays Lloyd after that. And if you know Lloyd is a legend killer. That's what he does. He likes to play people that have a name and take their names. That's what he does. He's done it in your tournament, Mel.
Mm-hmm.
Today back to your tournament.
Killer. Left hand.
That's my boy Philly Skibo.
Right after he played me a long.
Shout out Skibo.
His game with me was long because I'm a hack. I'm a foul. People gonna want to fight me. He wanted to fight me, just like everybody wants to fight me when I play any kind of game. But I'm relentless. I'm like that. It's either you gonna fight me or gonna deal with this shit. That's who I am, and I'm ready for any repercussions. Right? So he lost. I believe he lost about a little bit more, and he struggled. And if you've been paying attention to basketball the last 2 years, he lost a step. He gained weight. He's not in the same shape. And he said himself, he let it go last June. A lot of people was rumoring saying that he should probably let it go on a real competitive level. On the levels that I was playing on, anything else, he's still a killer. But on a real high competitive level, he don't got it no more. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of us have retired. Now, I'm going to go back. I'm going to test your memory, Mel. Remember Spellman?
Of course.
Spellman Gym.
Yes.
Right? So, every now and then, we used to have open gym in Spellman, right?
Open
the OGs,
gym.
Rasheen and them, Boys for Life.
They used to charge us.
Open gym. They used to charge us like $5.
Yeah.
So, there was a random open gym in the middle of the week, right? And for some reason, it was nothing but young boys and Boys for Life. And they had Magic on their team holding them down. So it would bank on Magic to do all the things for them to win. Right? So I believe on our team was me, you, Arnell, your cousin, I want to say, maybe JK or David and Allen, or one of the two. I think Mo was there too. Right? And remember, I'm not an offensive player. But whenever you play against greatness or people that are way better than you or older people, you tend to step up and go crazy and kill. We're playing against Mads. We're playing against Mads, so like we don't get to an opportunity to play against Mads, so we all stepped up for some reason. Everybody had their sliders up. Everybody's killing. Everybody, and we're turning up. We're talking shit. Remember that day?
Yeah, of course, man.
Trying to jog your memory. I don't know if you remember.
I mean, listen.
Just making sure you remember that day.
The thing is, when you bring up Spellman, as you talk, I'm remembering. Because I've been in Spellman mad times on open runs. So I'm just remembering. I'm trying to remember everything from that day.
Yeah. So it was a special night. You know what I mean? Rare night that the OGs let us rock out. They let us rock out. We stepped up. We won a few games in a row. I know I stepped up. I was playing my ass off because I was playing against those legends. You know what I'm saying? And when your back is against the wall and the odds is against you and people are betting 1K on your name, I'm in the gym the next day. You heard? I don't talk. I'm in the gym the next day. I didn't turn nothing down. I do it for free. I do it for charity. I do it for the culture. I do it for the love of the city.
I might be going live.
You can do better. We can do better. Wait, win or lose, I was going to win.
When I went on Instagram,
I'm out here.
I went on Instagram and I seen you in the gym. I said, "Oh, he wants that matchup.
He won it.
He wants that matchup.
You can't back down. Back down. I wasn't raised like that. I'm a project baby. I wasn't raised like that. Even somebody's better than me, I'm never gonna say they're better than me. You gotta show me you better than me. You gotta beat me. Right? To beat a man, you gotta beat the man. I'm willing to do that. I know what the resumes say. Right? We done seen a lot of upsets.
Yeah.
I might be Buster Douglas out here. I'm Buster Douglas? Fuck it, I'll be Buster Douglas. I'll be Buster Douglas.